Ah, well, that certainly was an adequate meal. How can a man not plaster a smile on his face with overcooked lamb and wilted vegetables? Ah, my good fellow, have you ever tasted the masterful flavors of a dragon-roasted steak, brushed with melted butter and diced chives? Now that is something worth filling your belly with. Ah, my lovely husband. Oh, he makes the most divine dishes. I cannot wait to hurry home to him and his well-kept horns and shapely hindquarters. Oh, to be lost in the maze of that man. Ah, but alas, work before leisure, the piper must be paid and all of that. I'll avoid a talking to any day if I can. Now where were we? That meal took me right off the path. Ah, yes, the Archontes of the Dreaming Pantheon. We had 4 of the buggers left, didn't we? As I recall, we left on a rather sobering note. Well, why not just jump right back into it then? Certainly not going to get any better, as the Dreaming Pantheon don't really do that. Do keep in mind that notions of good and evil are mortal constructs, meaning that we place upon things not reflected in the natural order of reality, and even less so in the gods of the Dreaming Pantheon. And a prime example of this is Karo, the maddening abyss, the god of joy, madness, ecstasy, and chaos. Karo is the divine fool, the cosmic trickster, the laughter that bubbles over in grief, and the tear that falls at the height of joy. A god with no care for mortal distinctions between joy and madness. He is the blurred line where joy becomes hysteria, where mirth and terror join hands and spin wildly off into the dark. Karo reminds mortals that certainty is an illusion, that meaning is a game that we play to keep from hearing the yawning void beneath our feet. Karo is the reminder that delight and delirium are neighbors, and the fence between them is, shall we say, in disrepair. His domain is the maddening dance at the edge of reason, of the jest that topples kings, the frenzied ecstasy of festival nights when no one's quite sure what they're celebrating anymore. He is the whisper that urges a painter's hand into brilliance or into ruin. His worshippers are jesters, bards, those who dance at the edge of reason, mad poets, visionary painters, and drunks too clever for their own good. Karo offers rapture, freedom from constraint, and the dizzying fall into chaos that sometimes passes for happiness. He gives you the music, but whether you dance or collapse is very much your choice. His rites are chaotic, unpredictable, feasts that turn into riots, plays that end in real blood, laughter circles that do not stop until the last voice cracks. Caro is a harrowing god, to be certain. Brilliance and madness are a very sharp knife's edge to walk, all too easy to slip into, and yet some have found that they quite enjoy the fall. Yet others find meaning in the more constructive forces, ones such as Lycra, the season smith, god of nature, weather, the harvest, crafts and ingenuity. Lycra is the great artisan of the world, the one who shapes reality with hammer and chisel, who spins the seasons like a wheel. He is the silent heartbeat of the world, as patient as stone, as inexhaustible as frost. His forge is every volcano's heart, every thunderstorm's fury, every sapling's stretch towards the sun. Lycra embodies the truth that all things are made, unmade, and remade. The plowshare and the avalanche are both tools of the artisan of nature. He is not cruel out of malice, just out of indifference. His work is never truly done. What he builds today, he might break tomorrow, so that it may be built and broken all again. Every harvest reaped, every tree felled for a cottage or a pyre, every storm that drowns a field or nourishes it, that is his work. The world turns because he hammers it forward. The blizzard that buries a village, or the thaw that saves a crop, both are his gifts. His followers are farmers, woodsmen, builders, and those who understand that to shape the world is to break it and remake it. Lycra offers precision, reliability, though never comfort. He maintains the rhythm that none of us can stop hearing, no matter how hard we try. The seasons will turn, the forge will burn, and Lycra will keep shaping the world whether you approve or not. Nature is often a cruel entity, a large fish in the only pond that there is. Yet, from nature, all things come. Even the most skilled blacksmiths and the most pious of druids are simply being loaned parts of Lycra's domain. And what was made will eventually return, as the seasons themselves do. Perhaps it's a difficult thing to fathom for some. Mortals do tend to revel in the more bombastic of gods. And who better than Naria, the porcelain lady, goddess of luck, of love, beauty, and all of the terrible things that go along with those. Ah, Naria, I've known her touch myself. She is that flutter of a heartbeat before a kiss or a fall. She is the tumbling of dice in the gambler's palm, the smile across a crowded room, that fleeting moment where everything might change. Her touch is as soft as silk and as sharp as broken glass. Naria governs the capricious dance of luck, where joy and ruin are separated by just a breath. She is as fickle as a gambler's cards and as dangerous as a love unearned. She gives and takes with the same elegant, callous hand. She delights in lovers' unions and partings, in sudden fortune and bitter loss. Her blessing might bring you bliss beyond imagining, or leave you shattered at her feet. Some say that she weeps for the ruin she leaves behind. I suspect that she simply enjoys the game. Her worshippers are gamblers, poets, lovers, thieves, courtesans, con artists, and all who dare to risk their hearts or test their luck for more bountiful treasures than safety. They light candles at her shrines before duels of wit or of heart. They toss dice in her name, dance in moonlight balls, whisper confessions, and leave tokens at crosswalks. She is a goddess of beauty, yet she is terrible as the dawn. There are many, myself included, that have delighted in her touch, finding a person that completes us in such profound ways. Yet many are broken by her whims, left with nothing, gambled all away. Mortals know her, but there is one that every mortal comes to know. Vanite, the invisible black, the god of death, of darkness, of memory and legacy. Vanite is not the end, but the echo of it. The god of death, memory, and all of the things that we try so very hard to forget, only to find them waiting for us in the dark. He is the shadow that falls when the last breath leaves, the hush that follows a name spoken for the last time, of the pleas that are whispered in grief. His dominion is not merely death, but remembrance, for what is gone is never truly lost while it is remembered. He is the keeper of all that has passed, the silent archivist of mortal deeds, the guardian of legacy. He is the stillness at the gravesite, the weight and the dread in your chest when you recall the face of one long gone. He watches over graveyards and battlefields, over crumbling statues and forgotten songs. He is the void of finality, the weight of decisions that cannot be changed. His worshippers are solemn undertakers, executioners, tomb keepers, the undead and vampires who are spawned from his will, and any such person who practices the art of death. His rites are somber, offerings at gravestones, names spoken in litany, relics kept to honor the dead. Vanite offers remembrance, whether you wish it or not. He preserves what we would abandon, sometimes even the bodies of those who die, cursed or blessed with undeath, depending on who is asked. But rest assured that someday Vanite's eyes will reach you, and the void will swallow you entirely. It is a presence that is always with us. Mortals are, after all, destined to die someday. You know, I'm far too knackered for all of this death talk. It's surely going to give me indigestion. On that note, that concludes our tasteful little chin wag, I think. It is time for us to go our separate ways, and for me to finally retire to my undoubtedly lumpy bed for the rest of the evening. Now, do hold your tears, dear mage. Perhaps we will cross paths again someday. Not anytime soon. In fact, if you come knocking on my door tonight, I very well might turn you into smoking goo. Oh, I'm so glad that we understand each other. Now, I must away. Good night, fellow mage.
Hey, thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really hope that you enjoyed yourself, and if you'd like to support me a little bit more, I do have a Patreon where I post all kinds of extra goodies. Things like early access, extra content, sneak peeks, and some special projects just for the fans. Also, if you want something that you can show off in the real world, check out our merch store. It's another way to support me and spread the love of your favorite characters. And for those of you who enjoy keeping up with lore, we also have a wiki. And thank you to all of those who have supported me so far. I'm so happy to create for all of you. Take care, and I'll see you again next time.